In today's game, the Russians, FORUSNOBOADERS, I assume. Unless it's some a Russian word, I've got no idea. Just looks like 3 sets of utility. Kind of a strange pickup for the pistol round, but there's going to be 3 sets here. Maybe an elaborate strat going to come out, as the mid-window smoke is going to come out from a lean. The flash out A, and it looks like it's going to be a fake towards this A bomb site. But no one from Endymion moving. Still 2 players towards this B site. There's Ryan. Gonna pick up 1, and HTM kills a lean, pushing into CT, and looks like they're aware, Endymion, that this is a fake, and this player lurking towards B now. Will they be able to drag some rotations off of that A site? But Endymion already backed off of A. Just not really sure what's going on into this round, as HTM is going to hear the bomb hopefully go down, but apparently not. But now the rotations will start to come in, and that kit is on HTM as well, so plenty of time here for the CTs as they spot 1 is under. And Surf, as he picks up 1, and Ryan will go down, but Cal with the trade from short, able to pick up another, and Arctic picks off Snipso, but HTM will find the trade as Ricey B picks up 1 and the second now. And he will pick up the last one, and that's a good headshot onto Cal, who is a new member here. After Defrouche unfortunately sustained an injury. And that will be the first round for FORUSNOBOADERS. And you could have said that Endymion really should have picked up that round. They had a really great start, but Aline gonna pick off Chronic early, and they're gonna force buy into this round, Endymion. But not a great start here, as Cal is gonna be able to pick off Aline, just jumping into the stairs position. Now the bomb plant will be allowed to go down, as Cal just looking for this deed. Will he be able to pick one up? He will. That's a second, and Snipso kills 1 onto Surf. All players now for Endymion low, apart from HTM and Snipso. And with these Mac 10, with this Mac 10, he could do some serious damage. Flash gonna come out just to slow the CT's progress, as Ricey B, the star of last round, just in that palace position. Just gonna look if he can stall any longer. Bears. He's going to pick off Snipso with that Mac 10, and he's going to be able to pick up the second on Cal T, who was low. HTM going to try for the defuse, and he's got that kit. Will he be able to pick it up? No, he won't. Cancels the defuse, and YCB again, the mastermind of his team. As the seems to be a little freak out from the old auto director the last 2 rounds, as we've not really catched much, so I'm going to be ready on the numbers when it gets to these one-on-ones. But really not a good start now for Endymion. Maybe this lineup change, unexpected, might cause some problems for them on this Mirage. Can he get spotted towards short? Not going to be able to pick anything up. Does get a dink, but Arctic not going to get taken down. HTM pushing into apps, picks off 1, but Fez with the trade. It looks like the B split is going to come out, and they're going to be completely free. This B site is fully open, and Arctic just lurking towards short. There's our Rice B just able to get the bomb plant down. Planted for short, as Arctic is going to get picked off by Ryan, just standing in the open, and that AK is going to be picked up as Cal picks up another one onto Surf. See, I don't even know how to say that name if it's not a U, so I'm not going to try. Bears now 1 HP at the back of this site, and no one's going to clear him, and he's going to be able to pick up 2, as Rice going to pick up 1 on short in Chronic, and that is a really bad start, and you've got to expect something more there from Endymion. At least getting 1 of those kills and not clearing that back of sight is poor. nothing really special coming out from the Russians so far. They've really just tried a host of tactics, but not really forcing any rotations. Aline able to pick off one again. And Arctic will go down as well. As now they're left in a 3 versus 4. Finally, some better fortune for Endymion. Snipso and HTM just looking to double up on short. That flash will be thrown out by HTM. Nothing to come off of that. Mid is cleared. It looks like the 3-person push onto A. Once again, Ryan does get tagged through the smoke, and Fez with a great shot onto Chronic takes him down, and that's the A bomb site again, fully free. And now a 3 versus 3, and Endymion once again struggling to keep control of these bomb sites. And they've got to hope for better on the retake as Snipso just peeking by himself. Once again, not a great idea as Rice is able to pick him off, and HTM going to get the kill in the end, but is it too late? Post plants for FORUSNOBOARDER, and that's going to be 2 swift kills onto Ryan and HTM and the 4th round, and this is looking terrible so far for Endymion. Going to be a good kill for Fez as the flash comes over, blinds Cow. He's going to push this smoke. Bad decision. Snipes are going to be able to capitalize as HTM towards B, able to pick up another one, pushing. Chronic going to be spotted towards mid, does get a tag, but nothing going to come of it as B, once again, they're on the site here. HTM is pushed up into the At's position, so they've got to be aware that he can push them in as Aline picks off 2. And that's going to be a plant for short, and Arctic towards middle, able to pick off Chronic as well. And now even more dire straits for Endymion as HTM is last alive with 22 HP. It's just going to look like a save here for HTM, probably the smart decision. But they really need to sort something out, Endymion. They've been getting those early picks, and they just need to back off onto the sites, and the retakes have really not been strong. They need to coordinate themselves. Even though they've got this new player in Cow into their roster, they need to be much more strict when it comes to helping teammates into the bomb site and using that utility that they have. It is going to be a buy as we'll just quickly take a gander at the scoreboard. HTM hitting the top with 6, but as I said, these scores are really irrelevant so far. It's all been fun B for our snowboarders, dominating the score sheet. This could be something new here from Snipso as he mollies off mid and towards short. HTM now just going to hold still towards apps. He's gonna peek in, and that's mid smoke is gonna fail. Surf just gonna have to make a makeshift one, and that's really not where he meant to throw it. And there's 3 smokes wasted towards middle for the Russians. That's gonna be a clean pick from Aline as Cal not aware of this short push, and how could he not be aware as Snipes? He's going to be able to pick off one. He is, finally, as Fez does go down. Aline aware of his position, and he will get taken down. As Ryan will pick up 1 in consolation, but now a 3 versus 3 in the B bomb site once again open. HTM in that app's position as well. And Surf just on this lurk, just aware. Ryan not quite aware that he's going to be here. And he does get picked off, and now towards short. Chronic, will he be able to live as we get turned away from that fight? But Chronic does manage to win, and HTM picks off Arctic, jumping back into apps. Aline now in a 1 versus 2. What can he do? Knows the player's short, and that's 1. Chronic taken down as HTM now aware of where this AWP is. Will Will he be able to pick it up? The Hawk does get the final kill, and Aline picks up the round. And they just can't seem to win any fights. They've got all the presence in the world. Endymion, but just no coordination on these takes. Lyle kind of backing... sorry, Lyle. HTM backing off into that apps position, and no one really waiting for him to get any picks or anything, and Ryan caught off by the lurk in the kitchen. Nade not going to deal much damage after the molly. Stops their progress, and the flash going to come in just for that lower tunnels area. Going to be able to clear that. Chronic close with this Deeg. Going to be aware of any drops here from the Palace. But mid is a worry so far for Endymion. Not been able to take any control. Got one Chronic. Will he be able to get this kill? He's struggling to connect his Deeg shots, and Rice will capitalise, and he gets the second onto Cal, taken away, and Surf manages to pick off Snipeso and HTM. And this is a flurry of kills, and they've just been absolutely destroyed by this Russian team. Endymion really struggling now, and Ryan will finally be picked off, and all headshots that round. Surf, 3 huge headshots. And 7-0, and this is where you need to call a pause. They need to discuss what's going on with these holds. And maybe jiggle around this CT setup. Not looking very strong so far. HTM just going to do the same routine on this apps position. But he's dumped all of his utility early, as you can see. Just only that flash left, and it's only 30 seconds into the round. But luckily, this A hit is going to come out, so no need to worry, as Cal is going to throw that molly down to halt the progress of the Russian team. Be able to pick off one there. What else can he do from this under position now? Where he is, Chronic jumps up, gets 3, gets the 4th. And that is going to be a good spray from Chronic, and finally the first round for Endymion, and it's just one round of individual brilliance from Chronic. 4 kills. Aline just going to try to see if they can get a pick towards mid, and he will. Cal will go down again, over facing towards mid. Arctic gonna try and smoke middle, and they've really been struggling with that mid smoke, but luckily that one lands. Snipeso manages to pick off one as a consolation. Bears does go down, and now leaving them in a 4 versus 4. But once again, Endymion losing this mid control, and they've really been struggling to hold on to anything else, but HTM capitalising by pushing at apps. Knowing that they've spotted heavy presence towards mid, pushes apps, and this is the change that Endymion needed. Clean. Window does get picked off by Snipe, so not aware he was holding that one, and Ryan able to pick off with the second Snipe, so finally able to shut down Arctic, and that's a second round for Endymion. As for our snowboarders, are forced onto this eco. Just looks like a quick B-rush here as the 2 mollies do come out. One stopped as the other one does go off, and Snipeso able to pick off 2. Final 3 players now just going to walk in. See if they can pick anything up as Snipeso gets his 3rd. And that will be his 4th as HTM does steal his ace. But Arctic will go down, and more importantly, the third round for Endymion, and that's 3 in a row for them. Top mid smoke once again from RYCB. Called him like 6 different names, but it's all good. Once again, the standard nades. As you can see, 4 players for the Russians stood outside that A-bomb site, and 1 deep lurk after HTM has got aggressive these past couple of rounds. You like the change from the Russians, noticing that they been pushing this apps position too much and just placing a player there. See if they can pick off anyone as they just go into this A-bomb site now. Volleying off all the corners, and HTM just seems to be ready for this push, and he will be taken down as Cal able to pick off Fairs as well on the opposite side of the map. Finally, where they're into the A-bomb site. Chronic left on 29. Looks like they're going to try and clear Cal as he picks off 1, the newcomer. Snipes with the second. Surf does go down, and the last player in Arctic has nowhere to run. And 4. Once again, the Russians forced into this eco. Ryan picks off 2 with the AWP, and that's a 3rd. Will he be able to pick off the 4th? No, he won't, as Surf does get a quick dig, and Fez also another dig towards Cal and Connector, but Snipeso finishes off the 2. And Endymion for their 5th. Finally, another buy round here for the Russians as the Molly and Nade come towards that ramp area. Just going to tickle Aline. As Ryan able to pick off 1 with this AWP, and that's a 2nd. That's a great flick from him. Snipe, so just going to volley under. Just hear that hit the player on Arctic. He's trying to get that flank. But he will go down in a 2 versus 5 now. And just a nade and an AWP left on Fez and Surf. The nade comes. He hits Cal, and that Molly is going to force Surf out of position. And he will get picked off by Chronic. As now Fez last alive with this AWP and doesn't really have a chance against the rock of Cal T. And the 6th round, Endymion managing to pick this game back out of the gutter, it seems, after their 7-round loss streak at the start. But now the Russians on their 4-round loss bonus. Just take a quick look at the scoreboard. As you can see, Snipes 133 ADR. Been doing very well so far. 14 kills on him, and the Russians really slowing down towards the end of this first half. The smoke looks like it's just going to come out towards ramp. And HTM once again getting aggressive, and I think Russians just aware of that aggression, but thankfully manages to back off, and now just going to jump spot for those players in apps. Looks like a little fake here on the A-bomb site as we're still not there. Going to change the old cam as Chronic manages to take down 1. But Ryan gets the trade as Chronic does get taken down. And now HTM picks off 1. Arctic the 2nd. And now a 1 versus 4 with the player out on the bomb site. And Ryan needs to be aware that this player could be in kitchen. The Surf just holding for this, but does take down Ryan. In a 1 versus 3 now, what can he do? It's not gonna need to be. It's gonna need to be the round win here. Any economical damage not gonna really come into effect. But not able to pick up anything. HTM takes him down, and that's 7-7 once again, all tied up. That was difficult. I had to control it myself. Board director really spazzing out on this one. This mid presence once again, sending all 4 players here, the Russians, towards mid. As one player lurks towards ramp, and that Chronic will shut him down. As Surf does pick off Snipe, so once again towards short. He is just gonna smoke off that connector. Pick off one, but Cow spots the foot, and HTM picks off Surf in the App's position, once again getting aggressive, and these aggressive pushes into B have really paid off for HTM so far. Ryan got all of the spawn now, as he's posted all the way back into CT. And it looks like this flank onto B is going to come out. HTM, sorry, is holding for Arctic. Bush will get taken down, and now last alive. Bears. Lyle does decide to drop that smoke. Bears aware of this player in apps, but HTM not moving. And this is the play. Even if you let the bomb plant go down, secure this last round of the half. Just gonna let some bullets fly just to make sure that his presence is known to be there. Just gonna wait for his teammates as he's full white on short, but nothing gonna come of it. Gonna try and get out as Chronic just decides to run into the site here. Does spot him out. 13 HP, but Bears able to pick off one, and Cal gonna get the last as Ryan will get the defuse, and that's a saved half for Endymion. 8-7, going 7-0 down. But managing to drag it back from the depths. I didn't even notice. Thanks, Tricks, for the follow. Hopefully we're able to get into the match. Slow start, but fast finish indeed. Good 8 rounds from Endymion to save their half on CT. And now we'll see what they can bring on their T side. There's that one set of utility coming out from Snipso. It looks like it's just going to be a fast top con, smoke, and a flash over the top of A, as all 4 players just going to run out here as Snipso just ready with this flash towards jungle, and that's going to flash his teammates out as they're all going to try and fight for this short plant. And they're going to take control of this window as Chronic and HTM chiming in with 2 kills. Surf kills HTM, but ICB, is he able to pick up one? Yes, he is. Ryan able to pick off Surf, though. Fez takes down Cow T, and now this player in Snipso spotted towards ramp. He will be mollied off, and Ryan's still here. And that's 2 big kills from Ryan. He's able to take them out from window. And that will be the pistol round. And that's a bit of a change from Endymion. Normally you'll see on Mirage they'll go for the same utility setup and they'll smoke window on B and flash themselves out. But there's a good change and a good turn of pace on the pistol round. And that allows them to secure the round. Gonna wait for that smoke. Not allowing any of the Russian team to get any kills. It looks like HTM is gonna go towards B and clear all of this out, as it looks like the A stack from the Russians not working out, but Lal's still got a hold and we'll pick off one in a lean. There's low, able to pick him off as well. Surf. We'll get one, and that's a good deed shot from him, as the bomb plant will go down and Cal gets one. So does Snipeso, and Surf with another headshot takes down Snipeso. And now a 3 versus 1. What can he do? Got no armor. Spam is coming in from this apps position. And Chronic able to take him down with a nice headshot. And that's 10-7. Looks like a molly mid, and that smoke also gonna miss, and both teams struggling with those mid smokes. As will they be aware of a lean towards mid? The under position. Cal, sorry, turned away at the wrong moment. Snipeso able for the trade, but Surf on short, able to pick off Snipeso in return. Oh, it does work, does it? 180p, 60 FPS, it does work. I was wondering whether 6K was enough, 6K bitrate that is, was enough to sustain it, but looks like it is working. Chronic just going to lurk towards that palace position, able to pick off one in pairs, but right B picks off one as Surf just towards that short, picks off HTM, and Ryan gets the trade. Now they're aware towards the next player, and Surf not able to pick up that kill, and Ryan with a good clutch there. 1 versus 2, able to pick off the team for our snowboarders, and that's a really surprising round from Endymion to pick up, as it looks like it's going to be an even bigger lead for them. 4 rounds now, as we're just going to take a quick look at the scoreboard, and as you see, Snipeso through that short smoke. Remember that one. We'll get back into it so that we don't, as this push mid is going to come out from the CTs. And they're going to be full white here. But now re-aggressing towards mid, and Snipes are able to pick off both of them. Arctic and Aline do go down, as RYCB towards spawn does get picked off by Chronic. It looks like another round slipping away for the Russians. Only this one player now towards B. He's going to have to put up a stout defense to hold off the Endymion push. He is spotted now, and it's giggling between that silo pillar, but Cal finally going to be able to take him down after HTM does get headshotted, and Surf been really strong on that deagle, but unfortunately not able to convert those into rounds, and Chronic picks off Fez 12-7. like the flashes again towards top mid. Endymion taking control now, and Aline just gonna see if she can get picked, or he, as Cal does get taken down. Good pick. Snipso and Chronic chiming in with both of their own kills, 2 headshots. Aline does die with that AWP, and Fairs taken down also, as RYCB just gonna have to reposition off of that under position after he's mollied off. Chronic aware of his position and just gonna peek out, and unfortunately the timing doesn't work out for him as he's taken down. Now left alone as Surf gets taken down. Arctic, the final one left. And it looks like he will be off with his tail between his legs to save. If you're wondering, if you look at the tactics from Endymion here, you can see that mid take really crucial to what they're doing on this T side. They take the mid positions, and then they go for that lurk play on one of the sites, and it just completely opens the map up. And always able to pick off picks from the Russians towards that mid area as well, and really struggling. I think for the Russians, maybe a change in tact quite needed, as Arctic is hunted and killed by HTM. Maybe leaving that mid position and hitting these lurk players, flashing their own players into specific lurk positions, deep into apps on B, maybe the key to them winning some more rounds. After I say that, it looks like they're going to opt not for the mid control, but they're going to just hold for this mid push. And it looks like they're just holding for pushes all around the map. Good decision as the Deegs come out for the Russian team. But now it looks like the mid control is going to come in. There's 2 players just going towards mid. And the flashes are going to rain out. And that's going to be the mid control once again for Endymion. And that there is a lineup for Connector. That flash just going to allow him to peek. Brian now all the way down to bottom mid, and Cal again. Look at these lurk players on both sides of the map. Arctic just going to be stopped from pushing that ladder route. Brian's aware of his presence, takes him down, and I think they might have seen Aline as well. Under, fails to get smollied off by Chronic. That's definitely not going to hit at that angle, but Snipes able to pick off 1. Surf picks off 2 of his own with that deed once again coming out. Been really strong on that so far, as HTM picks off Fairs. And Surf with another headshot, and RYCB on the flank picks off another player, and Chronic now in a 1 versus 2 needs to pick off the players 1 by 1, and that's exactly what he'll do, and he'll get 2 really good kills. Surf gets taken down instantly by that headshot. That's going to allow Endymion to pick up their penultimate round to match point. To the round win, I should say. Like they're throwing utility over as the smokes come out. Maybe a quick fake. Was this a bomb site? And he's going to drag that B player completely off B, but not capitalizing on it. As now it looks like the second execute going to come out, and players rotation back into the B bomb site. As you can see, 2 players towards under. Just able to pick 1 player off. Surf does go down, and Arctic alone on this B site. Not aware that this A split is going to come out. And Aline will be picked off by Snipso. Cal able to pick up Fairs. The last player on A is taken down by Ryan, RYCB. And Arctic once again last alive. And again, you can see they're pushing a certain side of the map, and then they're sending those lurk players in to get the frags, and then they're pushing onto the site. And that's how you want to do it. They drag their attention away for just a second, and then that's when the other players push, and Cal able to finish off Arctic, who tries to come in for the defuse, but not going to make it happen. And 15-7. And after that first CT half, you would really not have expected this from Endymion on their T side, but very strong. And there's been some great play and tactical awareness from Endymion as well to just get the ticket of these Russians. And as you see once again, like a broken record, this top mid is going to get taken. We can't see anything, but Arctic is going to get flamed out by Snipso. It'll be him going down as all three players towards mid. Cal, as it just doesn't look like the old thing wants to move. And a 3 versus 3 now for Endymion. And looking less and less likely. Just a flash and a smoke, 2 flashes and a smoke on Surf. As the bomb plant is going to go down. No, right. RYCB able to pick off Chronic as Cal will get the trade. Now Cal, is he aware of this player? 7 HP on Fez. Does get taken down. And now Surf last alive. We've seen him do these clutches before. Does spot HTM, but not able to pick him off. And Cal is going to whiff and stop shooting because he thinks he's killed him. But that will be it. And that will be 16 rounds for Endymion and 16-7. And that will be them 2-0 in ESEA Open for this season. So a great start for